Hello dear friends, I present to your attention a video guide on the most basic functions of our product Mind-Reactor. Let's first define two terms that we use very often when working with the product. In our reactor we have boilers. This is what we call each individual construct or instance in which the full development cycle runs from beginning to the end. We have intentionally abstracted from the term project, which doesn't reflect the full essence of what we call a boiler. We also have containers. They are placed inside the boiler as a construct. This is an abstract block or module that allows you to combine different types of information and its carriers on a single platform. Multi-directional and non-directional connections are built between containers. As a result, the boiler team members come to the end point of the work to the resulting block containing a full report on the successful work and all the necessary data on the solution of the tasks. So let's go through our screens. Home page. Here we see a welcome screen for users and an invitation to new users to try a simulation of working on our platform using the initiative guide. Also, there is a link to the extended user manual. Here we also see the main functional blocks: boilers, marketplace, which contains an up-to-date list of development requests, connections, discussions. The lower half of the screen contains notification blocks and pop-up modules for each user, such as activity feed, boilers in progress, performers list, and news feed. Now we go to the boiler planning screen, clicking on the Create Boiler button on the banner. Boiler planning screen. At this stage of the project, the team studies the technical documentation. Here you can click on the orange button Technical Requirements and briefly examine this screen. Project description and attached documentation files, comments from team members, etc. Then we go back to the previous screen by clicking back in the browser. The administrator creates threads and tasks and evaluates the contribution of each task to the project. Depending on the amount of this contribution, the remuneration of performers of these tasks will be determined in the future. Here you can click on Performers to open a pop-up. Project participants can quickly and conveniently view which part of the project they are performing, determined by the tasks assigned to them. Since the final remuneration of team members depends on the distribution of tasks and the assessment of the contribution of each task to the project, all project participants must confirm their agreement with the assessment of the contribution of all tasks before the start of the project, the Accept button under the threads. Now we switch to the boiler in operation, clicking on Accept. Boiler in operation. The percent of thread completion is determined based on each task contribution to the project and its status. If necessary, users can mark associations between issues. Here you can click on any task in the thread and go to the screen for a specific task, almost identical to the technical requirements screen. On this screen, the standard task tracker functionality is displayed. Task description, info block on the right, status, deadline, task performer, separate block with task results, where the performer registers the achieved result, and we go back to the previous screen. We are back in the browser. Now we go to the repository members information page by clicking on the participants requests menu tab. Information page of the repository member. On this page, for any participant of the boiler, you can see what tasks they perform, what are the projects they participate in. If the project is not public, the log icon will be shown instead of its name, and also see their task plan for each day. Here's the calendar. Now we jump to all tasks completed. All tasks are completed. When all the tasks of all the project threads are completed, the project should be moved to the completion phase. To do this, the administrator clicks Done and goes to the result details screen. Now we go to the results details screen, clicking Done. Results details screen. On this screen, if necessary, the contribution of tasks to the project is re-evaluated and all team members must confirm their agreement with the final distribution. Now we go to the acceptance screen for the client, clicking Accept. Customers acceptance screen. After the team has completed the project, the customer must accept its results. To do this, the page first displays a summary of the project results and the results of each task. Summary. If the customer is not satisfied with the project results, he will click Reject and the project will be sent for revision. If the user clicks Accept, the reward will be automatically transferred to the project participants. Now we go to Requests, clicking on the Marketplace in the top menu. Open Requests and Tasks. This screen shows all current projects where the recruitment of participants is going. The user can filter requests by theme, scope, project budget, project deadline as a whole, or team recruitment deadline. Now we go to Request, clicking on any request in the list. Current request. On the application screen, you can see a detailed description, get acquainted with the project materials and already recruited team members, and submit your request to participate in the project. Visibility of criteria is managed through the publicity settings when publishing the application. Well, this concludes our tour of the basic features of Mind-Reactor. I wish everyone more cool and creative ideas, and see you soon.